Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Curve, where we bring you all the latest Grandmasters news on Curve. With some of the best cards from week 1 getting nerfed just a day before deck submission, the pressure was on for our competitors to find the right lineups on a very short deadline. This led to a huge variety of decks making the cut this week, with some especially spicy inclusions. This week, Mage stayed strong with a 54% win rate after receiving a nerf to Deck of Lunacy. Although many players stuck to Spell Mage, there were some new innovations as well. Spell Damage Minion Mage was piloted by the likes of Casey, Bunny Hopper and Luna, which focused on strong tempo plays with high burst potential of the Spell Damage minions. Then we had the Mad Scientist Warmer bringing his Ping Mage. This deck has mostly the same shell as Spell Mage, but with a focus on the relentless damage available from the hero power focus cards, such as Wildfire and Reckless Apprentice, all leading up to a heavy metal finish with Mordresh Fire Eye. All eyes will be on the future of Mage to see which style is going to reign supreme. Asia Pacific saw some of the veterans fall by the wayside this week, as the top 8 was dominated by the newer kids on the block. With the strength of his trademark technical play, Alan made it through Blitzchung and High 3 to get his spot in the final, while on the other side of the bracket, it was Give Please who took down last week's champion Alutimu and Tiz to make it all the way to the end. In the finals, Give Please ended up taking a convincing win over Alan, with his Rogue, OTK Demon Hunter and the region's favourite Token Druid all grabbing victories. In the European region, it was another stacked top 8, with all eyes on Tice to become a back-to-back champion. The G2 Wonder took down Viper in round 1 in a repeat result of the finals from last week, and then went on to beat teammate RDU in the semi to make it to his second final in a row. It was Warmer on the other side of the bracket who would end up facing him, dispatching Felkane in an amazing series in top 8 and then grabbing a win over Yala in the semis. And that isn't where the victories would stop for Warmer, as he extinguished the hopes of Tice in a very convincing 3-0 victory to take this week's champion spot in Europe. Over in the Americas region, Eddie blitzed his way to the finals with a 3-1 and 3-0 score over Muzzy and Frozen respectively, with his aggressive lineup of Face Hunter, Weapon Rogue, Mid Demon Hunter and Spell Mage. Newcomer Tincho recovered from his disappointing result last week by making it to top 8 and then taking wins over Luna and No Hands Gamer to face Eddie in that final. In the finals, the week's theme of convincing victories continued for the Americas, where Tincho swept Eddie 3-0 in a lightning-fast match that lasted less than 30 minutes. Now that week 2 is over, we are starting to see some of our Grandmasters leading the pack. With Give Please and Alutimu sitting at the top of the Asia Pacific region. Meanwhile in Europe, Tice and Warmer are 3 and 2 points clear of Viper, who is currently sitting in 3rd place. With some mixed results in the Americas, things look a little bit closer, with only really No Hands feeling any form of safety, being 2 points clear of 2nd place. Even though we are seeing some leaders early on in every region, it is important to remember that there are still 5 weeks left and plenty of time for any of our Grandmasters to make up lost ground. That is going to be it for us here at The Curve this week. Make sure to go to playhearthstone.com/esports to check out any of the matches you may have missed or any of the deck lists I've spoken about today. Again, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time in the tavern.